Good morning, beautiful people. Another glorious day. Yes, indeed. I am at work. I am just chilling. Last night, just got home, started unpacking my things, started laundry. Still have to put away the laundry. You know how that goes for me. But yeah, just trying to get things back in place and just having a hard time. Really, having a hard time because, like, after just having the most beautiful few nights with Mo and then just coming back home and it's just me down there, it's just me. Sad. It's heartbreaking, really. So yeah, it was hard. He did have an issue with his flight. I think I mentioned that a little bit. Kalamazoo, they were delayed. He wasn't sure if he was going to make his connecting flight. He didn't make his connecting flight because of the delay, but luckily there was another flight that wasn't that much longer after his initial one where he was able to get back home. And he was only like, I think, an hour later than what he would have been prior. So I was really relieved for that because I know I've been in that situation and how stressful that is. Except for the last time that it happened to me, that I had the last flight. That was the last flight that was going up for the day. So, like, if I hadn't ran as fast as I did and pushed my way off that plane last time, I wouldn't have made it home that night unless I had paid a super expensive Uber to take me all the way, the couple hours. So I would have, but I'm glad I didn't have to. Yeah, yeah, having a hard time. Really, really missing him a lot. Like, even more than last time, and even more than the time before. Just definitely a longing there for sure. So, yeah, still trying to make something happen at work here, guys. It's been rough for me. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. I know that everyone has been kind of struggling, but it's like I seem to be struggling like more than everyone else, and that's not a really good feeling. I don't like not doing well. My pocketbook doesn't like me not doing well either. But I apologize. I'm a little bit emotional, as you can tell. So, yeah. Mo called me when he got home. I mean, he was staying in communication as much as possible throughout his travel, and he did call me when he got home, and we just kind of talked more, and we're both missing each other pretty hard. And he stayed on the phone with me all night long. We went to bed together, and I know it sounds silly and maybe it's cheesy, but yeah, he stayed on the phone with me all night. And at some point, I think it was like, maybe 6:30, something like that. He actually woke up, and I had already been kind of stirring, and we just chatted for like a little tiny bit early this morning, and he fell back asleep, and I was like, all right, I've got about an hour. I'll fall back asleep too. And the next thing I know, it's time to get up, and I hung up and just messaged him like, hey, good morning, I'm getting around, and yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Because, like, I really want to be with him. And he really wants to be with me. So, we gotta figure something out. We just aren't totally sure what, as of yet. Yeah. And I want to see him in November. I know that he's not going to be able to come here. I know that. He's talking about in December possibly coming here. And I'm going to go to New York also because I want to see New York in the winter. I mean, he's sold me on it. It sounds magnificent. So kind of the plan for that is like me go there maybe for a day or two, and then we fly back to Michigan together. Maybe hit up Chicago, see his friend Jeffrey, and I don't know, like have like a week together because he said he'll have his PTO then. And he's like, I know you'll be working. He's like, but anytime you're not working, we could spend time together. So I was like, whatever we gotta do, really. But I want to figure out in November when I can go see him again. I'm so limited on PTO. I have 1 day left, and I'm saving that for during the December visit, so I can have at least like 3 uninterrupted days. So what I'm thinking is trying to find like a super late flight on a Friday, so like when I get out of work, I can go like straight to the airport, get on the flight. I'll arrive into, you know, town like super late, but whatever. He'll be working till super late anyway, and then, you know, catch the latest flight I can on Sunday, so we'll have, you know, Friday night, part of Friday night / Friday or Saturday morning, Saturday night, and then, you know, as much of Sunday as we can. I gotta figure it out. So, again, sorry guys, I'm so emotional, but he's got me in my feels. He's got me in my feels really hard. So, I love you guys, absolute pieces. I do. I love you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And, you know, if you want to see where all this is going and what happens, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe for me, guys. I've checked out the metrics. There's like 30,000 something of you watching. There's almost 2,000 of you coming back to my channel over and over again. Those are repeat views. And we've got a pretty big gap of who's actually subbed up here, so sub up, gang gang. Alright, I love you. Subscribe!